Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. Welcome back to Sci-Fi Sundays.
Hello.
We got a full
Hey, guys.
house this morning. How are y'all?
Great.
Good. Terrible.
Good.
Terrible. Oh, no.
United suck ass. So we lost.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
So I hate you all. And yeah.
Well, hey, we all love soccer or football. What's it called?
You call it soccer one more time. Dare
Soccer.
you to call it soccer.
We got to start it off
Soccer.
right. Yeah. No, I'm pumped. This is our first official Sci-Fi Sunday of the year, and we got a good panel here, and it feels like we're talking about the thing that we ended the year off with some Stranger Things. But I would be remiss if we didn't start off with the good, not that I almost said the good, the bad, and the ugly because I was reading our title. If we didn't start off with, what did we watch this week? What did y'all start the year off with watching? Jamie, you want to start down there in the corner and we'll work our way up?
I've started watching Evil. And I'm obsessed on it. I went completely over my bald head when it came out. And I just missed it. And I just happened to see it and saw that it was the guy from the Marvel series.
Mike Colton, Luke Cage.
And I just thought, oh, I'll have a look at that. So I like the occult stuff. I went to Catholic school and made it done cry once, so I'm definitely going to hell. But I just thought I'd check it out, and I've loved it. So I've just been binging it. I smashed through the first. I hate you all. And yeah, it's great. I'm really enjoying it. I've just smashed through the first season. I've just started the second season.
It's so damn good.
I got to finish it. I started it.
It's great. I've watched Predator Badlands twice in the last 24 hours, and I'm probably going to watch it again after this. So, I've rented it for 48 hours, and it costs like £16, so I'm going to watch it as many times as I can.
Yeah.
It is easily the most enjoyable movie from last year, I think.
Brilliant. I just couldn't wait.
Avatar's close, but...
I know it's going to be on Disney Plus in like 2 weeks, but...
Yeah.
And it's the most watched thing on PVOD now. On
really?
Home cinema. It overtook that new bloody Yellow Brick Road thing. It's overtook that.
Wicked.
Wicked. That Wicked one.
The new one.
Wicked movie.
So
Wicked terrible.
Expect a lot
I'm
more.
Never going to watch that.
I've got a video coming out in a couple of days about the future of Predator, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But yes,
that ain't a bad way to start a year.
What?
That ain't a bad way to start a year watching some stuff.
Yeah.
No.
You find a new series that you didn't know, and then I went on there and there's like 4 seasons of it. I'm like, get in. And then I found it's just been cancelled, and I'm like, God damn it. But
I hate when they do that.
Paramount needs some shows right now that they have a whole new kind of team in. Bring Evil back. Just one more season. That's all it needs. That's all it wants. That's all it
do
needs.
a movie. But it's been claimed as loads of awards. I don't know how I didn't know anything about it. It's great. Really enjoyed it.
I've always meant to watch it, and I had a buddy of mine convince me to watch it a few months ago, and I sprinted through the whole thing. I watched it in a month and a half. It was great.
Yeah.
So good.
A season in less than a week. That's all I've been watching.
We did. It was some sad news.
Yeah.
He was such a great voice actor as well.
Great movie. Great movie. Great acting.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. Everyone's dropping like flies.
There's been a lot of people dying in the last few days, which is funky.
Mm-hmm.
Just the last since COVID, everyone's just dropping dead.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah, you want to keep snaking it that way and tell us?
Sure. I rewatched the Hunger Games movies, which we might want to do as a dystopian thing. That could work, I think.
Okay, that was the first one. It was on TV over Christmas, and I watched the first one. I really enjoyed it.
I ended up watching all of the whole series of them again.
Including the new one?
No,
I haven't watched that one yet. The new one that's like a
or
the
or ballad of
I have not watched that one yet. I need to watch that. Fallout, Stranger Things, of course. Got a couple more episodes of Pluribus in, but still haven't made it all the way through. Hopefully, and get that done this week. Watch some non-science fiction stuff. Like there's a docu-series called Face Off that it's a hockey thing. And I watched Twilight Zone marathon for a while.
Yeah.
that's I won't admit it if anybody asks me, so don't ask. But I really like the Twilight movies.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Did you see that she's Kirsten Stewart? Is this Kirsten Stewart, isn't it? That's right. She's come out to direct a remake. I'm like, they only just made him like a week ago. What are you about? Don't need to do a remake already. But yeah, she's good. She'd love to do a remake. I'm like, okay.
I love the
remake
Star Trek. Yeah, but that's only because no one wants her in anything anymore.
Yeah, apparently she wants to direct. I'm like, okay.
She did a really good Diana, and she did a really good. I liked the wrestling movie from last year, and then she did a really good movie called Deep. That was a good sci-fi movie a couple years back, and it totally went under the water, and it was an underwater thing.
I don't remember.
I did that on purpose-ish. I caught myself in the middle of it. But it was really good. I just haven't seen her in anything since, realistically.
Yeah. She does. Have you ever seen her in Friends when Joey's talking about smell the fart acting? I might have said this before on live. And it's just that if you're doing something thoughtful, you just go, like you're smelling a fart. That's how she acts all the time. That's all she can.
It is that neck extend and put the sniffer out there.
That's the trouble with quite a few actors, though, isn't it? They just act the same way for every single role.
Smell their own fart. Some actors can't. And then you get another actor like Dustin Hoffman or something. You see him in Tootsie or as Hook, in the Robbie Williams film. You go, is that Dustin Hoffman? And you generally don't believe it's them because they're just such a fantastic actor. And she just plays herself and everything she's in.
Hey, they're remaking Harry Potter. Why not Twilight? We don't need it. That's why.
Who's asking for that?
Nobody. As much as you know what, Twilight's not the worst thing in the world by any means.
Right.
It can be some dumb fun no matter who you are, just kind of tossing it on the background.
I know somebody that's sort of
the first one's good
in the Harry Potter series, and they say it's amazing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Then it's like
I'll definitely
all the bits of the movies, but then like the rest of the book as well. So they're saying if you like the book, you're going to love this series because all the complaints from the movies were, you miss out so much.
But they can do it for the series, though, can't they? They can do it for the series. They can expand on it, but in the movies, they're limited. A lot of stuff.
They get to Order of the Phoenix. Though. That seems is going to have to be like 97 episodes because that book is like that big.
Yeah,
it would be nice to have a show that long.
Yeah,
20 episodes. I'd be happy as Larry. But,
Harry Potter.
I wish they would go back to 26 episodes of Star Trek, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Not going to happen. Be nice.
No.
They stopped doing everything movie quality would be a start. TV doesn't have to be movie quality.
Yeah, you would think they're going to have to make an adjustment on that at some point.
Harry Potter is probably going to be that movie quality TV too.
Yeah.
But who's going to make it? Is it going to be Netflix or Warner Brothers? Or Netflix, Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers. So what? It'll be on HBO Max probably?
They said it will be.
We'll see what happens with that trust stuff.
It sounds and looks like it's going to be an amazing show. There's just no reason for them to do it besides money. And hey, I like money too, but there needs to be a little bit more of an essence to do something. It was literally, okay, our older cast doesn't want to come back for the next film and the next play that she wrote. So, all right, let's start it all over. For why?
Then is John Lithgow as Dumbledore. I can't see that.
I
adore. I love him in everything.
I'm with you.
Don't see it, but
I'll wait and see.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see it. That makes me go, but he's a good character actor, isn't he? So it's either going to be weird or it'll be amazing, and you'll be like, oh my god, how did this not? So we'll see.
That'll be interesting. Yeah. Did you watch anything else this week, Sarah?
Well, I went to. Well, that was last week. Never mind. No, but I decided what I'm going to dress up as for Emerald City Comic Con. Mon Mothma.
Hey, honestly, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I was half expecting Sam Carter.
Anyway, that's about it. Yeah.
All right, Melvin, we're still snaking. What you seen this week?
Well, the only thing I've seen this week really is it's anime because I'm into anime right now. Sword Art Online. The latest one, I've got halfway through the Alicization War of the Underworld.
Ooh.
Hmm. Tons of anime out there. Just watching tons of it.
My newer roommate, he's been watching a whole bunch. It's been fun to kind of pick his brain on it. We had an argument yesterday about why Dragon Ball Z is or isn't good anime. And I hate anime.
Who said it is or isn't?
I said it's not. I find it completely distasteful and unartful because any long format anime that overtakes the manga. And again, I'm a capitalist till the cows come home. I'm from oil country. I like money, but also it needs some art in there. It needs some art. Same thing with that Harry Potter. Like, why are we doing this? All those animes that overtake their manga, the source material, they might as well be Game of Thrones season 8 to me. Yeah, they might be polished and pretty, but bleh.
But the Dragon Ball Z movie was brilliant. So,
I can't waste my time with that.
Right?
That was terrible.
It's fantastic. I actually genuinely enjoyed it, but I never watched the anime particularly. But I enjoyed it because it's so bad. I'm just like, his hair pops up at one point. It's like,
I love that debate. It tends to piss people off, and it's fun to piss people off sometimes.
I just thought they were making this film. Somebody put effort into this. This is hilarious. It's funny, but it's not intentionally funny, I don't think.
It's the actor in it is a comedic actor too.
Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't choose to go a little more just in line and serious. I guess for the over exaggerated aspect of stuff, but hey.
Yeah, it was a bit of fun.
Fingers crossed Andy Muschietti can get Attack on Titan live action right.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. But that was all, Melvin? Animating it up?
Yeah, that's about it. Just animating it up. Except I did finish watching a Mobile Suit Gundam anime. I think, see if I can pronounce this right, because there's tons of U's in it. I think it's like Jacuz or Jacruz. It's really weird name. It's got like 7 U's in the name.
3 times fast, please.
Screw that.
No, you've been on a big old Gundam binge the last like month and a half, huh?
2 or 3 years. There's tons of them. There's loads of them. It's been going since like the end of the 70s. So yeah, there's loads of them. But Jacruz was really interesting because it was like a retelling of the original, but in an alternate timeline. So the people who won in the original lost. So it's an alternate timeline, and it brought the original Gundam into the future where there's an alternate, more powerful Gundam.
The Gundam are from Star Wars. Misa. Okay,
I think.
Misa, no, annoying us.
How rude.
That's the Gundam. Probably. I don't know. I don't like it.
Matt, you seen anything crazy this week? Interesting, cool?
No.
Nope. What's wrong?
Zero.
Literally, I literally posted
Matt, watch something.
I've not watched anything. I've not watched anything this week, and I'm just watching you go around everyone. I'm just like, no. I watched Stranger Things.
Skip.
Yeah.
I'm slowly watching Stargate Atlantis again. Like I still haven't finished it from last year. I said last year I was like, oh, I've been watching it, and I stopped, and now I haven't finished it.
It takes some time.
I've just been busy doing shit.
I was talking to a mate about Stranger Things, and he literally said, I think I might watch that Stranger Things. Is it any good? I'm like, have you kept your head under a rock? I know what he actually said was, I found this show called Stranger Things, and he was asking me like, he was like, you should watch this. It's good. It'd be your kind of thing. And I'm like, have you got your head stuck under a rock for the last like 6 months? It's like literally only
10 years.
And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know. Just thought it was quite good. Billy Bobby Brown's in it. Or Millie Bobby Brown's in it. She was in that Sherlock Holmes thing I quite liked. I'm like, seriously. You're an idiot.
Well,
Has he ever heard of Breaking Bad?
Probably not. No, I'm like
definitely hasn't heard of Florida.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's unbelievable.
Oh, Jay, I found this show called Prison Break. You'd love it.
Oh, Prison Break.
Never heard of that.
Break.
learns Game of Thrones next week.
There's this like sci-fi movie called Star Wars. You might quite like that.
There's
Seems
6
like
more
your
of them.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm kind of with y'all. I've seen Fallout. I've seen I think mostly.
Can I just
Fallout.
say something that's going to be a bit worry? I
Yeah,
don't like Fallout.
I know. We've been waiting for you to come on a Friday to discuss it. Still, are you 100% caught up still?
Fine. I enjoyed the first season, but this season is boring as crap. I'm really, really bored of it. So
As I keep saying, I'm a simp for Lucy.
Yeah, I just can't stand. Her eyes are massive.
No.
But I don't like it.
How can you think it's boring? I don't think it's boring. It's more interesting than the first season, I think.
Boring.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's save it for Friday.
Yes.
More
Everybody
stuff
in
has
chat,
happened.
Y'all know where to be. Radical Wasteland podcast. After episode 5, we'll see if Jamie's still bored because these two don't play the games. They don't. Y'all are layman's terms of Fallout, which is beautiful and awesome. And I love that y'all have dissenting opinions.
I played the game when I was a kid. I played the game, but it's
1 and 2, yeah.
It's so boring. I'm actually don't want to watch it anymore. I'm really bored. But well.
Episode 3 was a little funky
I
for me,
played
but
Fallout
this last
76
one.
once and it was shit.
Well, that was it upon release or years later?
No, it was like 6 months ago.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Is Jay watching the right program?
I downloaded it because it was free on PlayStation. So I was like, I'll give this a go. Shit.
Damn it.
Really?
An opinion, and it's shit. And it's not a shit.
That's
show.
it. I never.
It's a good show. I just find it boring.
I never liked the games, to be honest. I always thought the grind was a bit too much for me.
Wow. Wow.
I gave them a try though.
My little Fallout heart
Don't
is,
like me.
is-
I watched
is-
my husband play it for a little bit, but he just does WoW. That's his thing.
Kyle McLaughlin.
I just play DayZ. That's my thing at the minute.
Comic
DayZ and Outlast Trials.
Well, yeah, I think Fallout's probably the main thing I've watched this week. I've watched a bunch of movies. I've watched a bunch of South African movies over and over because I'm trying to do that for the dialect class right now, and I cannot frickin' do a South African accent. It's impossible. I'm working on it. It's ugh. So I've watched District 9
I am
about
from
4
South
times.
Africa. My name is Harris, and I'm from South Africa.
You just don't. You got to say all the vowels are not relative to any other vowel, and it's easy. All you got to do is pick one phrase in South African and concentrate on that and do it over and over again.
Yeah, that's how I get myself back into it. But because it's
like doing it's like doing anything. Like I said, if you wanted to do like a Newcastle accent, I'd look at Jimmy Carr. He does a brilliant thing.
Yeah.
Get a bag of chips and a can of Coke, and then you can do like a Geordie accent. You pick a little phrase, you can then transfer it to things. So you just got to find that phrase for you.
The thing that I'm struggling the most with it is it's New Zealand base, and I like New Zealand. I can do New Zealand all day just because I love watching New Zealand stuff. But you can't go too far. You got to keep your tongue low because it has that Dutch influence as well, and it also has a little bit of a French trill in there. And the French trill throws me off because I just end up doing a bad Scottish accent after. I do go into the French trill and the R's roll too far, and I'm just going into Scottish for a while, and it's not any good, and it just screws me up, and it's so bad. It's not. It's so bad that it just screws my brain up, and it doesn't know where to go anymore after it. It's throwing me off.
Did you see that like Michael McIntyre joke? And he says some people say that I can't do accents. And says it's not like anybody's ever been born in like Liverpool or something, and somebody you're right there. And the baby just goes, I'm so sorry, I can't do accents. Everyone can do an accent, man. It's just learning.
Yeah, it's moving your muscles around in your face to figure out where other people in the world speak. And it's a funky thing, but it's fun.
Lethal Weapon 2. There you go. You should watch that.
Damn. Monk said, am I the only one that thinks Greg looks like Wagner Moura, the special agent actor nominated of a Golden Globe? He was also in Elysium, which I watched this week, South African movie. And Beast, and a few others. I keep watching too many South African movies right now. But kinda, I see it. Anyway, I think that's it. There's
Does anyone else think that Matt's picture is his bloody arrest warrant picture? Jesus God, Matt, you're terrifying. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with my picture? It's my face.
It's terrifying. It's like your mugshot. So scary.
Well, at least he was looking at the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like 6'9" as well. Just imagine you walking down the street.
I am not 6'9".
You wouldn't be able to walk down the street to go back. But if you were able,
no, I can walk. I've got a stick.
Terrifying.
So just to get things moving real quick.
Yeah.
Kurtzman gets 5 more years?
No. Hopefully not.
I think if he gets an extension, it'll be 2 or 3 years at most.
5 more months. That's a great extension.
But if anybody thinks it's not possible, because I know a lot of YouTube people out there going, he's not getting a deal, he's not getting a deal. Not true. It's not been. There's been no final decision yet, so we'll have to wait and see.
But isn't it also likely that if he does get a deal, it's not going to be Star Trek?
It won't be Star Trek exclusive, is what I'm hearing. It'll be just like an exclusive to deal. So it'll basically give them the option to do like a 3rd season of Academy if they want to, but they don't have to.
2 seasons is going to be bad enough.
We'll see. We'll find out Thursday.
Yeah, we'll find out next week. Yeah.
Oh, is Academy that soon?
Yeah.
It's the 15th. The first 2 episodes.
Ooh, I have to watch it. I watched the trailers this morning.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Doctor little clip? I've got a video on it tomorrow coming out.
Yeah.
I've literally
just whatever was in that trailer, the latest trailer that is on Paramount Plus. So I don't know if that's the latest one. I don't think it is.
There's a new little clip, and one of the cadets has accidentally swallowed her comms badge because she is Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons.
Oh, of course.
And it's just like, this is not helping my confidence, people. It's like, this makes me think it's going to be stupid.
Yeah. No, it was. I mean, when they showed it, it's like, okay, there's like, the overachiever, the lovable rogue, the warrior, it's like all the like typical characters kind of beyond.
Yeah, this isn't going to be at all irritating.
Yeah.
I think we're
in the trailer, in the trailer and everything, when we see them in that armor with their phases in their hand, I kept thinking, so they've just had a game of Laser Quest.
Yeah. I'm freaking amazing at Laser Quest. Laser tag.
So am I, but I keep hitting them in the eyes because I keep going for the headshot. And there's no sensor.
I keep reading this in just the most sarcastic voice in my head. It's just 90210 and space. Just it's kind of what it seems like it is. From afar.
A couple of times. But did I invent the Star Trek 90210? Because I've seen it in loads of like magazines and stuff. I'm pretty sure I said it first.
You've been saying it for a long time. I'm not sure.
Copyrighted that shit, man. Come on.
Everybody
said that gives me 10p. I'd be a fortune, making them loads of money.
Yep.
You wouldn't get anything from me because I keep saying it's Green Chill.
Stargate Universe as well.
What?
You know what it is? People said it about Stargate Universe.
Stargate 90210.
Well, they didn't say Stargate 90210, but they said that. It's old people when there's young people in a show. That's what it is.
Yeah, that is true. But this is. I read a review and it said all the characters, and they called one of the characters Spunky, which is never a good way of describing it. And they said, their hormones get in the way occasionally. And I'm like, for God's sake. I'm going to hate this show. We've got to give it a chance. Give it a chance. Mm-hmm. Come on, stay focused.
Well, watch it just for like the channel or whatever, probably. But I don't know if I'll like it.
I can't wait to get to that part of chronological Trek. Woohoo!
If you continue watching Star Trek in chronological, I'm going to kill you.
I got to start it up again. That way I can really frustrate y'all.
What do you mean?
I've been through it. I've been through it with him. He should watch it in release order, starting with Cage, even though Cage came out much later than TOS because it wasn't released.
Yes, I am going to watch Cage prior to the show.
Just watch it in order and stop overthinking things.
Chronological order.
Yeah. It's not anyway. It's not really. It doesn't really matter if you watch it. Then it was released is probably the best. It really is. But anyway, we're not going to argue. He's already decided. The more we try to convince him, the more he digs in. So. Yeah.
That's what I'd say. I mean, I've tried to explain it to him. I tried to convince him, but he won't. So,
the correct order is the order it was released in. It's the only order to watch it because
on the timeline, right?
Reference previous things. There will be things. If you watch it chronologically, there will be things that come up, but that you do not know what they're talking about.
I'm so excited.
When they do something, even if it's a prequel, they assume you've watched what's come before.
What about when he watches the final episode of season 4?
Of what?
Of what? Which one?
Enterprise. Yeah, that's what he's on right now.
The final episode of Oh yeah. No, sorry, I was confused what you were on about then. Yeah, exactly. You're not going to know who the fucking characters are. They're going to be like, who's this person with a beard?
And you know how much more exciting it will be to watch that season 4 finale or whatever after I learn who they are?
What? I hate you.
You'll forget because there's so much to watch. You won't remember.
Hate you so much right now. The only thing that I hate you more about is that you've got hair and I haven't. Other than that, I hate you right now. Idiot.
I'll cut off the ponytail and give it to you. You want the bun?
Yeah. You're gonna donate your hair for?
You need to rip it out of the root so I can stick it in. Just cutting it off won't help me. I can make a wig out of it. That's about it.
Well, I was just about to say that Harris should make a wig for Jay and
please,
send it.
If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
Yeah, didn't you hear the stories about there was like I've seen online where there's like a boy, his wife like lost all her hair, and so the dude grew out his hair to make a wig out of it for her to wear.
Aww.
Yeah, I can do that.
Aww, that's so cute. I love that. So Harris, you're my wife, and you need to throw me a wig, please.
I'll get you a full wig. We'll do it in Will Byers Stranger Things bowl cut style.
What's a pube called? Is that a Merkin or something? Can you give me Merkel? Well, I can't remember what it's called. No, Merkel's a German.
No, you're right, Merkin.
Merkin. Can you give me a word Merkin as well, please? I don't need it. It's the only place. No, I'm going to finish that sentence. Yeah. But just for fun.
I don't know what it means. What?
I also want to face speed.
I know exactly what it is, and I don't know if you want to know, Harris.
Okay.
Sarah, well done for knowing what a Merkin is, though. You were straight on it as well. You were like, no, it's a Merkin. Well done, it's a Merkin.
I have a collection. I just never told you.
Yeah, there's no delay. No delay.
Stormy and Sarah have collections that we don't need to ask about.
Plugs and Merkins.
Just look it
We're
up.
talking about Stranger Things.
Just look it up.
Well, after your
another
wig,
20 minutes.
I'll give Matt a mohawk to wear.
I don't need hair.
You don't want to? You don't want a mohawk? Right here. No. I'll give you a mohawk though. Extra mohawk. It's gonna be made of horse hair though.
It'd be a Matt Hawk.
Bit I've got left.
Matt Hawk will be fun though.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got anything left. Embarrassing.
Monk did ask one more question. I don't know if y'all saw or not. I think this is going to be a topic of the week here very soon, as in this week coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking like Kathleen Kennedy's leaving Star Wars finally. Jin Salke left Amazon Prime. Is this the final boss? Are we here?
The next domino to fall?
I just love that they've taken 18 months to go. The people that are here can do it.
Well, literally. And instead of actually finding some new creative talent, I think this coming week, one big discussion we're going to be having is, are Dave Filoni and Lin-Wen Brennan the right people to take over? Is taking the Warner Brothers approach of putting two co-CEOs as a head like they did for DC? Is that the right approach, or would somebody more on an executive kind of standpoint, or even a creative standpoint, a Gilroy or a Favreau or somebody in that sense, what would have made the most sense? What is going to make the most sense? Are we excited, trepidatious, all that good stuff? We're going to be talking it this week.
It's one of those. In theory, it makes sense to have a creative person and like a businessy person. And DC, has it worked? I'm not quite sure. But
well, has it worked for any streaming service which sees it as a business?
It is a business, though. I don't.
Yeah, but sees it solely as a business.
Oh no. Well, that's why the point, isn't it, though? You have a creative person and a business person. So basically, you got that business person just to keep tapping the creative person on the head and going, stop spending so much damn money.
Yeah. So what they should do is they should go back to the model where if the person creating the show, the producer, the director, asks for more money, he goes to the producer, and the producer gives him more money. That's the old model, right? So why don't you just go back to that?
I just think it's a good idea, though, to have like one. I prefer a one person in charge that does the vision and everything. So I think the Marvel. Oh God, his name's gone out of my head. What's his name?
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige. How did that go out of my head? Evan, I'm so good at names. You have that one person that controls everything, and I will always say the example is Thor, where you have Ragnarok, when you just know Kevin Feige is there going, holding him in, Taika, stay within the script, and then in the next one, oh my God, that did really well. Let him free. And Kevin Feige is now going, oh, that was a mistake.
It was also because Bob Chapek had taken over for Bob Iger at that point in time. Bob Chapek's mandate for the company of Marvel was put as much out as quickly as possible. We need all the superheroes. Yeah. And that didn't really work.
Well, Chris Hemsworth now has come out and said we've got to pull back because Thor's become a caricature. And I'm sat there going, yes, we know.
Yeah, been for a while.
Yeah. Ragnarok was brilliant, but just that right amount of humor, but then you went blah with it. And
I think Infinity War is the better film of Infinity War and Endgame. But still, Thor's turned into a joke at that point as well. It kind of works because he's depressed, but also it leans into where he ends up being. And
Love and Thunder got creepy.
Love and Thunder.
It wasn't even funny. It was creepy. It's like, I love you, Hammer. I want to play with my hammer. I'm just like, don't worry, I still love you. And it was just creepy. It was so stupid.
Almost like
Things was this TV show. Should we get back to Stranger Things at some point?
Oh, we totally can.
I'm literally getting the next 21 minutes.
Oh yeah. Well, Stranger Things, y'all. The questions we're asking here. Was Stranger Things 5 a good season? And were the final episodes and finale worth the hype? Who wants to start us off? Because I got a lot of thoughts if you want me to go, but we got a lot of people to get through too. Who's jumping in?
Well, who's got the shortest answer?
Okay.
We don't know.
Probably me.
Actually, real quick.
I can put it
Let's gamify. Was Stranger Things...
I can put it in a nutshell for you really quickly.
Okay.
Right? I really, really enjoyed the season, but the end was stupid and went on too long. There you go. Crack on. What did I call you, Matt?
I agree with. I agree with Jay. I love the whole season.
Is it finished? Oh no, we're still talking. Okay. Is it finished? Oh no, okay, we're still talking. Is it finished? Oh no, we're still talking. Yeah. They're on top of the Radio Shack talking about stuff I don't understand. Okay, that's great. But are we finished? Why are they all dressed weird? Are we finished? No, apparently. Just went on.
Apparently, there's a secret episode or a secret ending.
So this is what I wanted to say.
Oh, God.
Right? The only way for me they can redeem that fucking horrible episode is if there is a secret episode and it is all fucking a trick. Because it was. I hate that epilogue.
It crashed Netflix.
The way to fix it is make that episode 45 minutes and just not do the epilogue.
Yeah, don't do the epilogue. Yeah, just make that 2 episodes. That's fine.
And they are planning to do spin-offs and things, so they could have sort of given us that bit of it. But the epilogue with them on top of the Radio Shack thing was completely not necessary. And all basically the nub of that, where they went on for about 4 weeks, is should we get together once a year? Okay. Or once a month, sorry. Okay, let's do that. They're all dressed like weird 1980s bloody working girl characters in suits that look like they didn't fit. And
that was 80s though.
It was just 10 minutes of utter useless crap. The whole stuff with them graduating was quite good. I liked that. There was some poignant bits.
I did like the homage to Eddie at the graduation.
Exactly, the bit on Eddie, that was brilliant. But then the rest of it just and the end I thought was nice when the new guys, it was a bit on the nose, but they come down and they start playing Dungeons and Dragons.
It was just that was like a full circle.
Oh, that was awesome.
That epilogue could have been 5
I mean,
6 minutes.
I appreciated them wanting to kind of tie off all the ends, but they could have done it much more concise and in a shorter period of time. They just drug it out too long.
Quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but actually, on the whole, I loved. I really enjoyed the series. Actually, I thought it was. I thought it was fine. I thought it was.
The season or this series,
season,
I guess.
Or the 5th season, I really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people are complaining because of their nitpicking. One of the things was the ginger girl whose name I can never remember was in a coma for like 18 months. Max, sorry, yeah, she was in a coma for 18 months. So how was she graduated? And I'm like, you think all of them were in school during all of this? So if we're going to
they were. They showed us that they were in school the entire time.
Well, how?
So graduated because
that's not our job to come up with. That's the writer's job to come up with, and they did not do a good job.
I'm just pointing. It's just nitpicking for me. They want to do a nice graduation scene. Everybody was there. It worked.
Yeah.
Don't nitpick. I think expectations were up here, and when a show is just like here instead, some people would kick off, and I'm like, your expectation. And this is not the Game of Thrones finale.
No,
this is the one.
Made sense.
Yeah.
It is the biggest thing since the Game of Thrones finale. But this was the big thing with Max is where the hell was her mom not graduate? First of all, how does she graduate? That is a question nonetheless within the writing that they gave us. Where was
a lot
Max?
of tutoring? Yes.
I thought she lived on her own because she lived with her brother and her brother's now dead.
No. Her mom's the only one that's left with her. She's the only one that's there living with her now. But do you know why they didn't do it?
To the back and they just didn't.
I don't remember her having a mom.
Yeah.
They
They don't really show the parents a lot, except for when they like what is it? Is it the second season when she comes
more
in?
like the Wheelers, Joyce, and Hopper.
Unless a Demogorgon's going to attack them, then you see the parents.
I guess you're just supposed to be like her parents are there somewhere. Don't worry about it. Yes.
Well, this was a little screwy because the actress that played Max's mom has cancer.
How's it going on?
Payment needed to be paid to pay for her cancer treatment and stuff, and it was a complete oversight. It's just a little screwy.
Very good.
And the Duffers don't remember her either, apparently.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
They don't remember Susie either.
Not in the
Like,
overall
what the fuck
story.
happened to Dustin's girlfriend?
That pissed me off the whole season.
Yeah.
So I actually have probably an opposite opinion of what y'all said. I thought the whole season. I think this is easily the worst season of Stranger Things. I think the whole season was pretty damn bad. And it was so inconsistent. Nothing was consistent about it. They didn't actually pay attention to what they wrote the episode beforehand. The Demogorgons attacking is the easiest way to say that. But every single time you see a Demogorgon or anything remotely related to a Demogorgon, it takes an entirely different way of having to kill it or injure it. 1 second, they can't be hit by bullets. The next thing, wine bottles get them. But you know what? After that, bullets do work a little bit, but now they don't again. So you have to use fire. But now fire doesn't work. You got to use powers. But now powers don't work. It's a moving goalpost that, as an audience, you can't have an actual sufficient and efficient way of saying this is how Demogorgons work. And of course, the big thing that people are kind of pissy about, and it is a nitpick, but it's not really a nitpick at the same time, is where were all of the Demogorgons in the Upside Down? Where were the bats? Where were the dogs? There was
where were they in the
Upside Down wasn't scary this entire season. It was the most milquetoast season of Stranger Things possible. And while there were kid actors, they put them through a hell of a lot worse. And this season was just hunky-dory BS. I thought, though, the finale was one of the better episodes of the entire season. I hated the Mind Flayer stuff. Didn't hate it necessarily, but it was not sufficient to what they set up by any means. That being said, though, I thought the epilogue was probably the best part of the show, and there were a lot of high highs. I didn't love.
I hate you, Harris.
It should have been a lot tighter. It was too.
It should have been tighter, and I think it should have just been the graduation. Should have just been the kids going under to play D&D and not go to the party, and then the siblings coming in to play D&D. If they would have kept it at those three things, it would have been good. I don't need Joyce and frickin' Hopper going to have dinner and then setting up the spin-off series during dinner. Like, cool.
Right.
I put that anywhere else in the season, you know? Also, none of the epilogue just showed the inconsistencies for the entire season and some of the show in general. Easiest thing that people are nitpicking and tearing apart is how the hell are they letting Hopper be the chief of police after he's been dead for the last 3 years in everybody's mind? He just pops back in gets a job, gets a new
Yeah.
social security ID number, everything. And then not only that, the military is not. He just killed so many military people.
Right. And Nancy too. I didn't like
Other
that.
Nancy, yeah.
Neither one. They should be in prison.
Like
just- I'm not
Nancy's
saying-
just fine with killing people, whatever. It doesn't bother her.
Yeah,
Running
Miss
around
Randolina,
upside down
like
the episode. Do we actually see him as the chief of police, or is that?
Yeah.
see
we
him as
end the
chief?
episode with him being chief of police in the series with him being chief of police and then getting hired from Montauk, which
Maybe
is
just
also
voted back in the gap.
the what?
'Cause you vote in your chief of police, don't you? It's a sheriff thing. You don't get
The
voted
sheriff.
in.
Well, he's a sheriff,
Uh,
so the people of Hawkins might have
They might have had an election.
just elected him. And
After
I
he's
don't
been
know.
dead
Maybe the
3 years.
previous chief of
Somehow,
police.
yeah, there is like a
Like-
missing thing. Like,
No
how
questions
did they
at all.
get like forgiven for what they did? Was it, was the government like, okay, we'll let you go if you keep quiet about it, or there should have been some
Yeah,
story
exactly.
as to how that was, what was going on there.
If you could change one thing about it other than the epilogue, what would you change? The final episode, I mean.
Small dude.
Specifically in the final episode. Ooh.
The thing about the Demogorgon, though, mate. I'm sorry. While you're thinking about that, just wind your neck in. Right. So she does smash the thing and stab the Demogorgon with the wine glass, but it doesn't work. She then gets, and the kids all listen.
Sure.
They use bullets, but the bullets don't bounce off. They're just really hard to kill. But that's like any other TV series ever. You add more, you have to make them harder to kill. But fire was the only way to sort of like kill them because they were kids and they didn't have M60s. It's just like, I just think you're thinking that people are
Not
overthinking
really.
that.
You understand how simple it is for ballistics and a wine bottle to have.
They did establish though that fire and heat was their weakness because there's no fire or heat in the Upside Down, and then they used, and then it didn't work.
We see in
when they
that
were in the
lab,
up- in the
right? That one
upside up.
creature that Dr. K has that like they use heat and cold to like control it or whatever.
And Vecna getting impaled, was it? I don't think that actually killed him. It was getting beheaded.
Yeah.
By Winona Ryder.
That finished him, yeah. Well, I think he was
That's,
weakened. I think the idea was that he was weakened by the outside attack that was
Correct.
going on.
The bit that I would get irritated
Who knows?
was mind
They
flayers.
didn't make it clear remotely.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, the mind
Well, I've got
flayers.
two
the
things that
woman
I would
running
change.
away is what irritated me. She should just gone dead. But go on.
Yeah.
Matt.
What?
My two
Joyce
things
dropping
I
dead?
change.
Hmm.
Well, when he's impaled, I was fully expecting him to retake human form because he was only got that form because he's been overtaken by the mind flare. So I expected that when he was there gurgling, going.
Yeah,
But then Joyce
people
comes
would
along
have-
and just fucking chops his head off. But
They
I
do.
wanted to see him not
Get
have
back
a
to
redemption
Henry.
as such, but go back to Henry. Yes.
And let Joyce do the actual. She went to school with Henry. She's been here the whole time. It would have been so
Right.
much more poetic, a hell of a lot better of writing
Yeah.
for her to do it to Henry and not Vecna,
Right.
not the vessel that's taken over
Exactly.
Henry.
Mhm.
Henry's
I
like the
think-
bad decision.
Now,
Yeah.
if they'd have done
Second
that, we'd all be going,
Right.
it turned back into Henry. God, that's been done so many
Right.
times before. No.
No,
I wi-
think
I
that
wish-
was in poetry.
I wish they'd kind of
Ow.
dove deeper into, like he said, he made the choice to join with
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
mind player. Was it mind
I
player?
like-
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made the choice to do that. They didn't really. They had time to kind of tell that story, and they didn't.
No, I would.
They
agree.
had the whole hour to tell it, and they didn't.
Yeah.
The
They
extra
had 2
hour.
hours 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that they did that though, and they didn't go down the old trope that we've seen a million times before of goes, I'm so sorry, I'm being controlled, I can't
Agreed.
help it. And they
Right.
actually
Agreed.
went, I'm being controlled. And yeah, no, actually, we're two halves and I like it. So I think so it's actually evil.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. They
The-
sort of hinted, oh, let's have sympathy for him, and then they just snatched it away. That you don't see that a lot, to be fair.
I was wondering what they were going to do with this because they do make it a point that Derek struggles to run and keep up with the group. He's a hefty boy. Derek's awesome, but he's a
Oh,
hefty
he
boy.
did not fit through that hole either. No
He
way.
did
fit
not
through
fit
that
through the hole. Like what? Henry got him by the leg and dragged him right back in there with the Boy Scout and then the stone. There was no.
hole. I changed that. I definitely changed that. No, the second thing I changed, Steve should have died.
I agree.
Oh my God. Well, Steve should have died, and I think Nancy and Charlie Heaton, Jonathan, so unimportant that he should have died a season and a half ago. Sorry, I love Jonathan, but sorry, dude.
Oh yeah, Jonathan could have died.
They had no idea what to do with this.
It would have been so much more impactful because for literally 2 seconds we were like, and then Jonathan comes along and saves him. Like, no, come on, make it mean something. Come on.
Yeah.
It's so it might be a little morbid sounding, but I really wish that right after Jonathan proposes to Nancy, that the room filled up with goo. I wish the room filled up with goo. As morbid as it might sound, it would have laid so much.
Yeah,
it would have made the family so much more impactful.
That was
somebody needed to die.
There was like one or two too many, like, teary emotional scenes. There was like too many of them.
And you know what made those so much less impactful was that the entire season, and I'm not going to use the word because YouTube hates the word and will flag us, but everyone was trying to kill themselves the entire season. Everyone, every 2 minutes is like, I'm going to go do this for the sake of the group. I'm going to go do this for the sake of the group.
Epstein themselves.
Yes.
They
that's a good one.
Epstein themselves.
The stakes were set and laid out to be so high, and the finale we got was. I just couldn't
kill Steve. Who was going to sing the song at the end if they killed Steve? It makes no sense. Somebody needs to sing the song.
They should have killed Steve or Dustin, and then also Dustin? Jonathan and.
You can't do the bit at the end where he flicks off the. No, you can't kill him. No, I would agree with you. When they're on the table, he goes, "Will you marry me?" He should have just sunk into the thing and died.
I thought it would have been poetic and beautiful. Really freaking sad.
Nobody cares, but
beautiful.
I wouldn't have cared in the slightest. He's the least interesting character at that group by a mile.
Well,
so
you know who was way more interesting than Jonathan?
Yeah.
Argyle. We never got our fun stoner dude back. All we got was depressed stoner dude sitting in the corner just trying to figure out if he should propose to Nancy or not.
So there was a rumor that they were actually no intention of doing a 5th season, but they were halfway through filming season 4, and that was supposed to be the last season. And then Netflix came and went, "We will do anything to do a 5th season." So they rewrote the end of season 4 and then wrote season 5, and that's
I don't think that's
why it's a little disjointed.
Wasn't that also the point where they were talking about a movie instead because the fans were kicking up a fuss?
I believe so. There was a lot of discussion, and one thing that I don't know, real or I guess I don't know if it's accurate or not necessarily, but one of the Duffers, I believe it was Ross Duffer, had a divorce before season 5 started, after season 4 ended. His ex-wife had worked on the show and written the story basis for each season.
Oh, okay.
1 through 4. I wonder why season 5 is as disjointed as it is.
She did it on purpose because she hates him.
No, she wasn't there to do it.
Sarah will tell us.
Yeah.
Woman scorned. So
the thought that people are having is that she wasn't there to help.
Emotionally immature, maybe.
to help funnel the series in the right direction. To end it. And who knows if that's true or not? But it was a little bit of a hogwash of a season for a show that's been the show. I mean, this show. Let's think about it. It overtook Game of Thrones at peak Game of Thrones, numerically at least, viewership wise. It's this show's done what few shows can.
On Netflix.
And then we got this, and on Netflix too, of all places, where people
exceeding
get every 2 minutes, and it's right
for a start. For a start, on Netflix, it exceeded the 3-season limit.
Yeah, that's a miracle in and of itself. Shoot.
Yeah.
The only show that's done
most of the shows on Netflix that have actually exceeded 3 seasons have been appropriated from through other means. You've got Lucifer that has more than 3 seasons, but that wasn't Netflix original. And you got other shows. You got shows that were what deserved more. Like in my opinion, Lost in Space deserved more.
Oh, in a big way. 5 seasons of Lost in Space would have been great.
That would have been.
And it would have looked better too. What was that? Huh? I'm not saying
Even
Stranger Things was that great, but
even Vikings, that exceeds 3 seasons, but that wasn't originally Netflix. Valhalla, that Vikings Valhalla, the spin-off series, that I think is a Netflix one. Yeah, because
it was History Channel first,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do more than 2 or 3 seasons of anything particularly.
No.
Yeah, they're not big on doing
Unless
more
it's
than a couple.
Unless it's really, really bad, or they get a
Like
lot
The
of fuss
Witcher.
from fans.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you said, they've bought it off somebody else and they've agreed to do
Yeah.
so many seasons.
House of Cards
Yeah.
was good.
I feel like House of Cards had it because
Mm-hmm.
they were the first show. They could kind of do whatever
Yeah.
they wanted to until Kevin Spacey, of course.
Yeah.
But
That was their first real like series they made, wasn't it? Or one that
Oh, yeah.
was good anyway.
it was 2013.
That
It
was-
started us all off.
Popular. Anyway, put them on the map. It was their sort of Ted Lasso, wasn't it? That
Mhm.
step. It was like, oh, Netflix can do something.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Even the last season was a little funky, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Robin Wright did
Last season was
pull a lot of
disjointed
weight.
because
Yeah.
because Kevin Spacey.
I like her.
The first 2-3 seasons of the first season in particular is
Oh.
amazing. It went off.
Mhm.
It wasn't as
Oh
good
yeah.
in President. It sort of went off a bit there. But the first season,
Yeah. It started getting a little crazy. They had to make it crazier and crazier.
1 through 3, I think, are
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Mhm.
Then 4 is great. 5 is good.
2 seasons seems to be their thing, doesn't it? Netflix. It would have showed us quite well. You know, like Designated Survivor with
Kiefer Sutherland.
Sutherland.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
season is phenomenal. The second season, did they do 3? I think
I
they
don't
did
think
2.
so.
But the second season was not great. But the first season was phenomenal. It was really, really good show.
Mhm.
And they can't seem to quite follow it through.
Stanley's brings up another one. Cobra Kai got 6 seasons, but at least one of those was on YouTube. I think the thing that got Cobra Kai that much, though, was it was a YouTube Red show first,
Mhm.
and it continued. I don't think it ever got that much bigger of a budget, which made it just doable for them. And the viewership it got was just...
And if I remember rightly, we
Yeah.
didn't have to wait over a year for the next season, did we?
Yeah.
Right.
It always felt
Well,
quick.
Cobra Kai merchandise was phenomenal. Apparently, they made a crap load of money merchandising it.
Mhm.
Which is also-
I still never watched it. I really want to, but that last Jackie Chan coming back for the last Karate Kid movie and then using Machio and other people in there and not even referencing it really from what I've heard is it makes me less interested to jump in on the series if they don't want to
No, the series is great. The fights are amazing.
Yeah, they did put a lot of effort. So the last season is a bit of a nothing sandwich, though. Just so that you watch it, and I can't tell you what happened in the last season. I have watched it. I can't really remember what happens.
Oh God!
I'm sure someone wins something, but I know it's all to do with that big competition, that big tournament. I'm like, did Cobra Kai win? I can't really remember. Did Silver get his butt kicked? I think he did. Bit of a nothing sandwich.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Didn't Silver get his ass kicked by Reese?
Possibly, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. So I really couldn't have cared that much.
Because they started, they turned against each other in an earlier season, from if I remember rightly.
Do all Americans drink Coke with a straw? I've seen a lot of Americans do it. I've never seen a British person do that ever.
Well, no, I just do it because it's not good for your teeth to like be washing that like over your teeth all the time.
Yeah.
So I use a straw.
I actually think it's a very good idea. I actually saw I think there was a song lyric about drinking Coke without a straw and no one cares about your teeth or something. I'm sure it's a song lyric in something, like a punk band song. And I'm not suddenly going, actually, that kind of makes sense. We should probably all do that. And then immediately just like, don't care.
Yeah.
British thing. Shouldn't drink Coke anyways. Bad for you.
It's so good though.
It's diet. It's Coke Zero. So at least I don't get the calories. But
I am excited.
Yeah, it's probably not great. I drink like 3 or 4 of them a day. It's probably not wonderful.
I try to stick to one. I'm trying to be a good boy.
Yeah.
With rum in it.
I am excited for the U.S. to get back on sugarcane. That's long.
Didn't they did a limited release of that or something, didn't they?
I think so. I think I think by 2026 they're supposed to have it everywhere or sometime in 2026.
Yeah. Was that some FDA thing? Okay.
Yeah, we had a sugar tax over here as well, where normal Coke's more expensive. But also growing sugarcane is environmentally not great. So that's part of the reason. But your administration currently doesn't care about that sort of thing. So.
Right. Well, there's sugar beets.
Sugar canes, it's horribly water. It requires loads and loads of water. And the processing is really toxic as well, apparently. So, yeah, sugar cane's not great. Yeah. But to be honest, you dig into most things, they're not great if you depends on how you look at it. So
it's better than high fructose corn.
It's the excessive heat that makes it the worst from the processing.
Yeah.
There's some sort of byproduct as well that's apparently horribly toxic. Apparently.
If I remember rightly, the processing of sugarcane, one of the main byproducts is actually golden syrup.
Oh, there you go. We like golden syrup.
And golden syrup is actually better for you than the resulting sugar.
Yeah. There's some sludge or something that's part of the byproduct that's not great. It's like desalination plants in the Mediterranean and stuff, which is to make fresh water, which is brilliant. Let's do that. And then actually the byproduct of it is this like salty sludge that kills everything it touches. So it's like, God damn it. We can't do anything without causing problems.
Let nature be nature. That works.
Another one bloody pops up instead. It's like,
It says the worst byproduct is apparently vinasse or spent wash, which is it contaminates water and soil and fine ash particulate matter from field burning. Oh, so it's from the field burning.
Yeah, that's what I'm remembering then. I just knew there's a byproduct from it that's really nasty. But,
well, that's a shame.
Not that I've looked into it.
So good. One of my favorite things is going on a cruise in the Caribbean, and you just go off on any port that you're at, and all those islands have sugarcane. Just people selling sugarcane on the road, and just grab a little bit and chew on it while you're walking. It's so good, so good.
It's just like that. It's growing it en masse that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's growing a little bit here and there. It's like, what is it? Olive oil. Everyone loves olive oil. Is it olive oil? No, it's something else. It's one of these oils you can get that we wipe our bum on. What's the one that they put on toilet roll so you wipe your bum and it's fine?
Oh, aloe vera.
Aloe vera and whatever it comes from the aloe vera. And I'm pretty sure olive oil as well. But they grow it and then orangutans just die. And the problem is because
palm oil.
Palm oil?
Palm oil. Yeah.
They cut all the trees.
Put olive oil on your bum, Joe.
Loads of palm trees.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's it. Palm oil. But it's the same. If you grow anything on mass, it's not good. You want little bits.
Yeah, flying into Cameroon in 2024, just flying into their big city, Douala, you have a city of 3 million people, and all around the entire city for 10, I would assume, hundreds of miles. I don't know how large Cameroon is as a country. It felt large, but it's just full of palm trees. And you could tell there's natural forest, and then right up next to natural forest, all the way up to the edge of the city is palm trees. And you can just tell that's all palm oil production. You see large lumber yards, so on and so forth. It's a different world, and it's interesting to see. And that palm oil is a lot.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I have to go because I'm hungry. But it's been lovely talking about Stranger Things for that 2.5 seconds that we did.
We talked longer than that.
Yeah, we got a solid 25-30 on that one.
But, I told you mine, but anyway, you guys got to.
Wait,
well,
all right.
I will.
Before you leave us, can you give us your 100% is Stranger? If you had to give Stranger Things a 1 out of 10 as an entire show, where are you going to put it? Now that we have all of it,
7.
Okay.
I don't love it as much as I tried to rewatch it, and I actually found it a bit slow. So before season 5 was coming out, I thought I'm going to watch this from the beginning, and I didn't get through more than about 3 episodes. I couldn't be arsed. I don't think it's quite as good as it. I think it's a bit overrated, if I'm honest. And don't get me wrong, it's a good show. I enjoyed it. Yeah. It's overrated.
Yeah, it's like young adult sci-fi horror.
Yeah.
I don't quite know how it became as big a phenomenon as it has done. If you
I can't understand why it's got an 8.6 on IMDb. So
But you look at Game of Thrones that had like iconic moments, like the Red Wedding and stuff like this. I can't tell you an iconic moment from Stranger Things.
There's one. It's Max with her headphones at the end of season 4, and that's the end of season 4.
More the music and stuff, though, I think people have latched onto and things, and there's a couple of good characters in there and stuff. But I think 7 might be a little bit generous, and I think it's massively overrated, personally. Quite happy to watch it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Eddie playing guitar. It's not iconic, but it's a great moment. But it's not iconic. It's not one of those moments in 20s, like the Red Wedding was shocking. It was, and there's more bits in that Game of Thrones. It was just like, oh my God, that was, and it changed television. People started like going, oh, we need that moment in our streaming things, and it changed things. It's like the Matrix movie where everyone's like, oh, we got to copy that. Game of Thrones had that.
Hard.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, the only thing that has spawned is that people did start doing a lot of 80s stuff, and 80s music was because it was so popular. 80s music came around.
80s music is the best.
No, it isn't. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
80s movies are the best.
It's very nostalgic for me because I graduated from high school in 1989, so I'm like right that age. This character, I was that age at that time. So, yeah.
Well, okay. Final question. Give me a yes or no, then hop on out of here. Love you and good seeing you. But
how do I close?
Is nostalgia what drove Stranger Things from season 1 through 5?
I think it was the right show at the right time when people were into the 80s and stuff anyway. Because these things go around in a fashion thing, and I don't think it triggered the fashion. I think it just happened to come along at the same time with the right actors that people liked and stuff. And it was the right show at the right time, but it was not Game of Thrones or I think if you can compare it to something like that, I'd compare it more to something like Lost, which was like just this explosive, massive show that everyone seemed to be watching and wasn't that good.
For the first 1 or 2 seasons.
I gave up. Lost.
Literally perfect timing.
I could watch it.
Lost.
You said Lost, Sarah?
I said lost me because I was into it, but then they just kept up bringing like more and more questions and never answering any questions, and I was like, this is just frustrating me. I'm not going to watch it. And then I've heard everybody say like, oh, the ending sucks, so I've never gone back to finish it.
It was odd. It's one of those shows that was a victim of its own success. They had a good idea. They did a season. It exploded. And then obviously executives went, well, you've got to do more. And I actually think the writers were possibly there going, but we haven't thought of any more. And that is possibly what happens. So wasn't that J.J. Abrams?
Yeah. That was his first big show after Alias.
Yeah, but then he did Fringe.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alias was good. I liked Alias.
I mean, the parallel universe
Fringe was good, but the finale was still shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, mate, so it must have been. It was another one of those series shows.
The finale.
Season was excellent.
The final season, I want to say, is shit because it was the season where the fucking Watcher people are taken over, and it was like a complete U-turn on the entire show. It was just completely different. It was fucking bollocks.
The fact that I don't
watch up to season 4. Was it 5 seasons? I think it was 5, wasn't it?
I think it's 5, yeah.
So watch up to season 4.
I remember the Watchers sort of becoming more and more prominent, and the 4th season being dodgy. But my memory was the 5th season that was quite good. It pulled a corner. But the fact that I can't remember what happened, and I can tell you what happened in most of the first season episodes, shouts that it wasn't that good. But
I wasn't a fan
of
the
opening episode with it on that plane, so good. And I can remember it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
the end of the first season when you see the Twin Towers and you've got fucking Spock.
Yeah. I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. See you.
Love you all.
See you, Jay.
Bye.
See you, brother. Be safe.
Always.
All right, let's start talking some shit. Huh?
Screw him.
I quite liked Lost, actually, though.
Okay.
There's things about it to like.
I didn't mind the ending. Because the ending wasn't too bad.
Small corner there of the world.
Because people think the ending. Right? Can I say what the ending is? Is everyone here in agreement? Like, can I say what it is?
Yeah, I don't care.
I started Lost last week.
Oh
no, you didn't.
No, I know. That was just sarcasm.
Right? Yeah, it's been long enough. You should have watched it by now. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So the final episode is basically they're all dead. Right?
Mm-hmm.
People think. from that they were dead the whole time, and they weren't. They were only dead from that last season. Everything else happened. The final season was weird and it was a bit trippy, and there was explosion. Like they did die and they were dead, and that final episode was a bit, but they weren't dead the entire time. It actually happened.
That sounds exciting.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I read up on how it ended, and I was like, "Oh, okay, so this was just." But I didn't never saw it as like Matt. I mean, from what I've read, is just kind of like they've been dead the whole time, and this is like with some purgatory or something.
That's what everyone seems. That's what everyone thinks it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. They do explain it in the show, but they do kind of gloss over it. You have to watch it again to kind of get it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds too complicated.
That's a lot of homework.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I watched it twice. I like the show. It was good.
Well, okay. Well, let's raise those last two questions we asked Jay real quick. Do y'all think Stranger Things survived on nostalgia rather than its own merit necessarily?
It survived on the fact that there was like a year, 2 year, 3 year waits, and people were getting hyped up because they're like, "Oh, it's coming back! It's coming back! It's coming back!" If it came out like once a year, it wouldn't have been nearly as hyped up. It's because it was so long between seasons.
Really? I would have thought the opposite.
No, I don't. They hyped it like when a show is off the air for so long, you assume it's been cancelled, and then when they're actually announcing, "Oh, it's coming back," then the hype starts happening, and that's when.
Although
that's what
technically it was cancelled, though. Technically,
it did get cancelled
by Netflix.
Yeah.
Then they wanted Netflix were going to do the movie, and I'm wondering if season 5 was the script for the movie extended, spread out,
because it looks
like they do with other shows.
A little padded, especially the last episodes.
And they do it a lot. They always say, I mean, Lucas, KK did it a lot with Lucasfilm. You cancel a movie, and then all of a sudden the series will come out, and it's just an extended, a wider version of the script that the movie was originally supposed to be.
And you know what? Mandalorian did seasons 1 and 2 really well with that, but you can go back and watch and just say, "Oh, those first 3 episodes are arc 1, act 1." It's
right.
Yeah.
and I think the biggest Star Wars show that was the case of that was why am I blanking right now? Not Skeleton Crew. I think Skeleton Crew felt like a good season of show.
Skeleton Crew had a bad brag.
A
bad bag.
Boba Fett almost felt more.
It had
like
the fallout. Skeleton Crew always had the fallout from Acolyte, I feel. Everyone was when Acolyte came out, that was it. No one was interested. Ahsoka was lucky to come out before the Acolyte.
Y'all know I'm a big Andor person. Season 1 at least. Sorry, season 2. Need to catch up.
Oh my god!
I think Skeleton Crew might still be my favorite live action Star Wars show.
I think it was pretty good. I liked it.
I really liked it.
But you haven't seen the rest of Andor yet. I think that'll change your mind.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. The show I was thinking of was Kenobi, because Kenobi was meant to be a movie, and then it turned into a TV series, and that was not a good decision.
Yeah, you could tell that it's been that they added to a script that already existed. The story, it was all just thrown together last minute. That's how it felt for me.
Aye.
With the characters, other than Vader and Anakin and Obi-Wan. Everything else seemed to be thrown in just to make episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Last thoughts on. Okay. Are you headed out of here, Matt? All right. Well.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I'm gonna jump off.
Aye. Give it before you go.
Later,
give us a 1 out of 10 for all of Stranger Things.
I'll give it an 8 because I enjoyed it.
Okay, cool.
Up until the last episode, I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, for the whole show is an 8.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I'm probably right between you and Jay. Then be safe, brother. I'll give you a call after all this.
All right.
Adios.
Later.
I was confused for a second. I was like, did he disappear or just partially?
Yeah.
And then there were 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was just thinking that.
Okay. Was Stranger Things too reliant upon nostalgia rather than its own merit?
A little bit. A bit.
Okay.
Not completely.
For me, I think the entire show was nostalgia for me because of Winona Ryder. Because when I was growing up, Winona Ryder was everywhere. She was in almost anything. And then
she was on
she's actually the only reason I watched Stranger Things in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Because
same here, actually. I mean, I don't have the nostalgia for the old stuff, but yeah.
I mean, I know she's had a bad rep. I mean, she's done some things. I mean,
she's had her journey, I guess. She's worked through.
She had that illness that makes you take things, doesn't it? It makes you steal things without.
Oh yeah, she was a kleptomaniac.
Yeah, kleptomaniac.
Yeah, she got busted for shoplifting or something.
Yeah,
a few times, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think so. But anyway, I think she went to work through it.
And her and she's half of the reason why I even watched Alien Resurrection.
Yeah. Old David Fincher.
Yeah.
Sarah's favorite Alien movie.
It was a movie.
It was a movie.
It would have been a good sci-fi movie if it wasn't like take the alien out of it and just make it like some other space monster. It would have been better.
I think that's the problem that
alien movie.
I think that's the problem that we have with the movies that came later, because I mean that was the first human alien hybrid, and I think that trope has been used to carry the franchise forward. I mean, we had it in Romulus, so I mean I think it's just that idea of having the hybrid human xenomorph. It's just I think that's what is affecting the franchise. I think. If it wasn't for that, then I think that it would have gone back towards its original horror style for Romulus, like they said that they were going to.
Yeah. Well, Romulus did go back to horror.
Not so much though. Not as much as I was hoping. That's for sure.
I don't know. I'd call it. It is succinctly a sci-fi movie as well, of course. But I'd say it's sci-fi horror. The only other genre it even remotely.
The way I see Romulus is it's Alien if Ripley had a machine gun.
It's not too far off. I mean, it's all Alien is typically is die hard in a spaceship with some aliens.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And it is the same thing.
The only real difference is that when you're in the air vent, you die. Well, technically, you don't die. You get dragged away and cocooned, and then you get your body turned into an egg to hatch a
host or a baby xenomorph.
The original. This is what happens in the director's cut, which is of Alien, or the special edition, whichever one it is, because I like the way that they go. Special edition, no, it's a director's cut, whatever. But it's the added footage, the way that they intended for us to see it outside, in the theater, but it was cut out. Dallas is taken to a nest. When he's in the nest, he's cocooned, and opposite him, the mechanic. What's his name? What's the name of the mechanic? The one that died. The first one that died, apart from.
I think I know what character. I can picture the character.
I can't remember his name. Can't remember his name.
Anyway.
But anyway, he is cocooned opposite him, and all the stuff around him is being turned into an egg.
Oh.
So his body is actually being transformed into an egg to create a facehugger.
Oh, his body's transformed.
And Dallas is opposite him, ready for the egg to hatch.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Was the character's name Brett?
That's the one, Brett. Thank you, Stanley.
Sarah's husband just walks in the room.
Yeah.
I should remember it.
Somebody say my name.
I should be able to remember it, but it's been so long since I've watched it. It's just
So that maybe it's good that wasn't in there, because now they made it that it's a queen that lays eggs rather than. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, the thing is that the xenomorphs have always been like the biomechanical engineered creature, right? So they've never actually been a natural creation. They've been engineered for a purpose.
Right. The
and
ancients or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
And
in certain circumstances, there are creatures in real life that will actually, they will change their their anatomy,
right,
to be able to perpetuate.
Reproduce, yeah.
And
Life
that's
finds a
one
way.
of the ideas that they had for the xenomorph, so that they could actually create, using another biomass like a person, to turn them into the egg,
right,
to create, and also the facehugger. But the queen, I'm not sure. I think there was originally supposed to be a queen. I could imagine there being a queen carcass on the crashed ship somewhere.
The queen is an alien.
That's something I could always imagine.
Yes.
But at the same time, when you watch the special edition, you wonder, so if they are biomechanically engineered, then why wouldn't they be capable of creating, that circumstance where they can turn another physical, biological mass into an egg? It would make sense. If they were intended to be a weapon, if they were intended to be a weapon in the first place, it makes sense.
Prometheus and Covenant and all that stuff. I love that lore. I'm a big fan of it.
It was a different interpretation of the lore, I think.
Definitely, but it is also the creator's interpretation.
If it didn't have Alien, if they didn't have it in the Alien franchise, in the Alien universe, then it could have been a really good, new franchise.
Yeah. Because I like the idea of them being able to turn any kind of being into an egg to use. That's really cool in and of itself. But I do like the way they have gone of, hey, xenomorphs will essentially take your DNA and put it into an egg to meld it into something. That's also really interesting in a different way. They're two very different goalposts, but I don't remember the one we got by any means. It's been done good. It's been done bad. It's been done okay.
They kept it similar.
I mean, I always love the theatrical versions, but I prefer the special editions and director's cuts because we get that extra bit, especially for Aliens, where we actually see the guns firing in the corridor at the aliens as they're approaching. The drone guns, the sentry guns.
The third Alien's better with a director's cut as well. Anything Fincher.
They all are. They all are.
Yeah.
In fact, in Alien 3, the director's cut actually explains why the alien looks different. It's not because it was birthed from the dog. The dog was never the original the original host for the xenomorph. It was actually a bison.
It was the cow or whatever they were. Yeah.
But they edited that for the theatrical version because hey, who doesn't want a dog to be burst open and a face and
Yeah.
But I think it'd
be nice if they'd remaster the effects in that.
That would just make too much sense.
Yeah. It's good up until what's his name? The doctor dies. Then the movie kind of goes off the rails after that for me. But I like it overall. I don't think it's as bad as people say.
I'm with you. It's still got, it's early David Fincher, but it's still got David Fincher in there. And he can't do bad. He proved there that he can do mediocre, but he has yet to do bad, which is still a good thing.
Right.
I'm excited for his Cliff Booth, movie. I think they're doing a movie rather than a TV show for Cliff Booth from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Fincher's doing it. He took it from Tarantino to do it. Kind of exciting. Charles Dance, the doctor.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good at it.
So, Stranger Things, real quick. Do y'all want to give it y'all's 1 out of 10? Wrap it up.
Yeah.
So you actually want us to give it a 1 out of 10, or do you want to?
If that's where you're
rate
at,
it out of 10.
You just rate it out of 10. 1 through 10. Well, what are you?
7.5. I'll be difficult and put the half.
No, that is literally my number. I was waiting for anybody to say it. That's where I'm at as well.
Yeah. Lots of things I liked, and of course, it's nostalgic for me because I was the same age as them at that same time. So there's a lot of things I can relate to, and I really liked the show, and I knew it was going to be overall a good show. The moment when that title card comes up and that music is just like,
it's iconic.
It's perfect. It just perfectly is that. I don't know how to explain it in words exactly, but it just perfectly captures that feel of that kind of 80s thing. Yeah, but, yeah.
It is great in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Melvin, were you thinking a certain set of numbers here? I assume they're going to be lower.
Oh, they'll definitely be lower, but I think with the way I rate things are different to the way other people tend to. There is a nostalgia part to it because obviously the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Winona Ryder. I mean, I loved watching Winona Ryder movies when I was younger, especially things like was it the Heathers and stuff like that.
Yeah, Heathers is great.
Where Christian Slater just pulls out that gun and just makes that kid shit himself.
It's like that's.
So there was a lot of Christian Slater movies that I liked as well, but that's besides the point.
What was that one where they sing the Knack song and stuff? That was, had Ethan Hawke in it. I don't remember what it was called. Anyway,
that's tons.
Was she? Maybe I'm not remembering.
But I'd probably say it's like 5.5, 6, maybe, just to give it an average score. Because it's, to me, it's average, and the nostalgia value, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really like Millie Bobby Brown. I don't think she's worth the hype that she got. You know, I mean, like any actor, I mean, they've been given a shot, and
she's been given a lot bigger of a shot than most folks get.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that's mostly because of Netflix.
Oh, it is. It's all Netflix.
But
Godzilla.
I mean, yeah. Besides Godzilla, I mean, she didn't need to be in Godzilla. She was terrible in that, in my opinion.
She was serviceable.
Yeah, but then you got
Little
Damsel.
Fingers comment.
Yeah. So yeah, 5.5, 6.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with Sarah on that 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say, Sarah?
Oh, nothing. I was just kind of laughing at Littlefinger's comment. You know,
David down here.
Yeah,
Millie Bobby Brown for Bobby Brown. That's my prerogative. Yeah. No, I thought the show is not an 8.6 or a 9 or an 8.5 or anything like that, or even an 8. That so many people have been giving it. It's got so much good. I think the acting until the last season was really solid all around. I think, and I don't want to get poo-poo on actors because hey, I'm an actor and I don't want to step on toes necessarily, but at the same time, you got to speak about what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing about that is how many of the cast had actually been working constantly since Stranger Things began. I mean, obviously Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes,
she's actually been constantly working. So she's actually been able to learn and hone her skills as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't recognize many of the other cast members from anything.
Finn Wolfhard and Sadie Sink, I think, are the two that have done the most outside of Millie Bobby Brown. And I think Sadie Sink is by far the best acting talent out of all of them. Maybe David Harbour is right next to her. I think those two are probably the actual biggest acting talent of the bunch. Not to say anything with the others. They're all great.
Yeah.
That is the problem, though. I mean, like Monk just said, I mean, she's with Sadie Sink is with Marvel now, so I mean that might be good, but then it might tank her career because it's Marvel.
That won't tank her career. She's too good.
All I said was I said might. I didn't say it would.
Well, yeah,
it all depends. It depends on
Right.
what they do.
She's a talented actress, and she takes smaller roles in independent films as well. I mean, realistically, I'm glad Hong Chow got the nomination, but I'm surprised Sadie Sink didn't get an Oscar nomination as a supporting actress for The Whale.
Wasn't there a behind the scenes thing where she had a crush on one of them, and it was unrequited?
Maybe,
she
I don't know.
Confessed that she was in love with one of the other cast members.
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
But yeah, I don't think we've seen anything from Caleb McLaughlin or who plays Dustin.
Gayton or something. His name is
Hayden Matazzaro. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish, because I really like them as actors. I just haven't seen anything else with them.
The thing about Sadie is, I think the only thing that I've actually watched that she's been part of is probably Fear Street.
Yeah, Fear Street.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of theater work, and she's been on like large production theater stages and such. But the biggest thing she's done, which isn't a big thing, it's big is an interesting word to be using to describe The Whale in a lot of different ways. Good, bad, and indifferent. But yeah, she was a powerhouse of an actress in The Whale. She's the reason Brendan Fraser got the Oscar. I think Hong Chow is a huge reason of that as well. But I think ultimately it was Sadie Sink that as his daughter coming in there and learning the things she learned about her dad there, having to find a way to love her dad through all that, but also hate him for leaving her, all these different things. Was in a small amount of time, and she showed them very viscerally. I think it's the reason Brendan Fraser has an Oscar to this day.
Yeah.
I think she's going to have the most successful career, truly acting-wise, of them all. Millie Bobby Brown, we'll see if she ends up wanting to act more, because I think she's one of the most capable young actresses right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if she even cares. It seemed like season 5, she didn't even want to act, and she was just kind of like, y'all put me in a scuba suit. All right, I'm here. You know, like, which also we can talk about the damn scuba suit all day, because that, what the hell are y'all thinking anyway?
Well, she's certainly got a lot of things coming up.
Yeah.
Enola Holmes 3 for one.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
Let me get on IMDb.
The thing about Jellyfish is she's in that. The girls I've been.
All right, I'm gonna have to go, you guys. So
you're out of here. All right.
All right.
See you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. We might as well go ahead and call it a day. It's been a good one. We can talk and hang for a little bit after the fact, Melvin. We will be talking Stargate this Wednesday if you're down to join us, Melvin. We're going to be doing what we kind of talked about today and made some fun of. What's the best way to watch Stargate? And of course, it's chronologically, just like Star Trek. But I don't know. We'll see what people say. It'll be fun. That'll be this Wednesday. Tomorrow, though, Sarah and I are back with Farscape Patreon.
Yep, it's been a minute.
Come on, Patreon folks. We're almost done with season 3, I believe. We're right in the tail region of it.
Yeah, I think we just passed the midway point.
Yeah.
I'll join you for Peacekeeper Wars.
Oh, hell yes.
Right. Yep. That'll be
Farscape is an odd one, but it's a good one. I'm so intrigued and happy that we're watching it. Every time we remotely talk about it and start watching it, it just throws us for a freaking whirl.
Yeah.
Do what Mom says. Also buy Stanley's. And it's soccer. That younger cast won't need to work for a few years, which is good. But also, and I could go off, like, Noah Schnapp, I think, was one of the most talented young actors they had, and the dude can't act anymore. I don't know what happened. Literally 3 days after 7 days after the finale aired for Stranger Things, he started a Stranger Things rewatch podcast. Like, you got to be more confident in your own acting ability rather than eat your leftovers that quickly. Like, come on, my man. He's too good for that, or at least has the potential to be. Anyway, before I go on more rants, tomorrow, Farscapetrion. Wednesday, we will see you again for Stargate Outpost at our regular time. But prior to that, Tuesday night for us, Wednesday morning for these guys over here, also technically Wednesday morning for us because it is midnight. We'll be back for our Fallout episode 5 of season 2 watch party.
Mhm.
Are you going to be able to join us for that, Sarah, or chat?
If I'm not asleep, I will.
Yeah.
Just in chat.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm only going to build it.
Friday morning on a regular Radical Wasteland.
Mhm.
We're going to probably try to have, if you're available, you and Jay as well, and that way it'll be a good four of all of us. And there will be, which is going to be interesting because I feel Jay to a degree being just that nerdy New Vegas fan, but also that last episode was the most joyous fun I've had watching a Fallout episode yet, and it was like Greg said, 20 minutes too short. But anyway, we'll get to that this Friday and see how this episode is this week as well. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we'll see you again in a week on Sunday. Melvin, where can people go see you?
I got a question. Are you doing anything for Starfleet Academy?
What day does it come out?
Thursday.
I'll watch it.
Would y'all want to do a Greg is Wagner more? I'm convinced of it. I'm going to tell him that. He's going to love that. He's going to be like, I'm Brazilian? He's going to love it. Saturday, would y'all be down to talk about the opening to Starfleet Academy? Star Trek Academy? 90210?
I won't be able to do weekends. I'm doing, my husband's anyway. Sunday mornings is all I can do.
Now that I think about it,
but
it wouldn't be a good idea because Harris hasn't watched all of Star Trek yet.
Right.
Well, it probably wouldn't be me. It'd probably be y'all, and we'll see if Jamie could hop in. We'll see if Greg could hop in. Maybe Greg knows Star Trek and likes it. And if anything, like y'all say, I'm going to be so confused with everything going on at a certain point.
Yeah,
I can still be in the background and just be the manager putting all the tools together in the background back here. Producing. That's the word I'm looking for. One of my favorite ones. All that being said,
in his ears.
Oh wait, before we jump out, Melvin, where can people go see you?
You can find me at Quest RRC on YouTube, and also Quest G30 is a gaming channel that I started up a little while ago, and I'm going to be posting some more videos on there and live streaming some gameplay.
When are you doing those? You already got a question.
Well, the plan is I'm going to be doing another episode of Stranded, which is my Space Engineers series that I'm doing. I'm going to record a episode of that tonight and edit it all together for release tomorrow. And then I'm thinking possibly Tuesday or Wednesday I might do my first live stream of what looks like it, as the poll says at the moment. It's going to be a Knights of the Old Republic stream.
Ooh, a little KOTOR.
Ooh. Yeah, the original, not the remastered one where they changed things. This is the original one that came out.
Which is the good one.
Yeah.
Which is the good one. All right,
and
Sarah,
also,
besides seeing you on here, people check you out there.
Yeah, I gotta get on next week, and hopefully I can get some more stuff going again. I had to take a little time out, but yeah, I got to do another video just kind of on my final thoughts on Stranger Things, stuff like that.
All right. Well, hopefully Melvin's there so it wouldn't clash. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out Sarah 6226. I love the alliteration. I didn't even get it right.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna be changing it. I gotta make a decision here soon on what I'm gonna change it to. I'll figure it out.
Know where to go. Y'all know where to go.
Yep.
And we'll see you tomorrow if you're a Patreon member. And if not, we'll see you Wednesday.
All right.
It has been a fun one. We love and appreciate y'all, and we will see you throughout the week. Y'all have a wonderful week, wonderful rest of your day, and adios.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.